What's good? Welcome back to another video. Today we react to Larry Bird trash talking. I seen a lot of y'all in the comments talking about you need to react to Larry Bird trash talking. You need to react to the trash talking. So we here, man. Before we get started, don't make sure you like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. Join the team. I heard they said you won't be disappointed. I knew Larry Bird was cold, but he colder than I thought. He's a lot better than I thought he was. Like, he was nasty. That man was cold. So we gonna listen to these stories, man.
So we playing them in the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, "You guys don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna go right over there that corner."
He said, "You don't have to worry."
For me. We're taking the ball out. He said, "I'm gonna curl right over," and he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, "I'm gonna go right over to that corner, and I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna shoot it, and I'm gonna tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be." They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or
DJ,
the late great DJ.
Yeah.
Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot.
He told him exactly word for word what he was finna do.
Shot a three, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
Yo, he did exactly what he said. They have the footage. Dog. It's better. The stories are better when you have footage to back up with the story.
Go to shake his hand. I'm a rookie. I'm playing against the Boston Celtics in the Boston Garden. I'm go shake his hand. Larry put both hands behind his back. He wouldn't shake my hand. I said, okay, he's just getting into the game. First play of the game, he said, "You don't even belong in the league, Holmes." And he shoots a three.
He said Holmes. That boy Larry Bird. Larry Bird was using slang. What the hell? Dude from Indiana using slang. You don't belong in the league, Holmes. That's insane. That's insane. Hold up.
To the game. First play of the game, he said, "You don't even belong in the league, Holmes." And he shoots a three.
That's insane.
Now, I wasn't mad that he made the three. But I said, "There's some bitch this called me Holmes."
He called him Holmes.
and he came down and did it again, so I'm pissed, you know.
See? That man called him Holmes. What the heck? What the heck? Yo, Larry Bird was using slang. That's the crazy. I'm mind blown. He said Holmes. You don't even belong in the league, Holmes. I love it.
Next time down, see me on the breakneck pitch, and I jump up and I throw it down on him. I mean, he fouls me. And he said, "Hey, Rook, I like you. You got heart." He said, "But I'm still getting 30 on your ass." I mean, that's who he was. But that was the only time he ever talked trash to me, because he respected me, because he knew that I was going to keep coming. That really taught me something, you know. If you wasn't prepared to play against guys like that, you got embarrassed.
I always tell this story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, "Larry, what's going on with you?" He says, "You guys are being disrespectful to me." And I says, "What are you talking about?" He says, "You guys are putting a white guy on me."
Larry's a legend for real. This boy Larry Bird is a legend. He said y'all keep
disrespectful.
He said y'all keep putting white guys on me.
I can't remember who it was.
That man was mad.
I had no comeback. But he says it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
That's
insane. I'm sitting
insane.
there like, I'm laughing in the middle of a game.
Larry Bird told Robert Reedy the other day that he should have stayed in preaching. That was funny. He had 50 points.
And you know, Larry Bird ain't never playing no great defense. He like sagging off a little bit. So he tell the guy, "You can't shoot, but I'm not worrying about guard you." I said, "Man, shoot it in the face." Shoot it.
Mark hit a three-pointer on Larry Bird and said, "Take a look at that." And Bird just came right back and hit three-pointers in a row, and just basically said to him, and we all heard it, that you're out of your league.
Or he'd say, "Danny, give me the ball," or "DJ, give me the ball. I got this guy in the torture chamber down here."
Dang.
Why the guy was standing right there listening to him say it.
That man was there. I got this boy in the I got Holmes in the torture chamber. That's insane.
The ball went to Larry, and Isaiah was all out of whack. He had the ball at three-point range. He goes, hey, who's guarding me? Everybody looked around. He just stood there, held the ball, and Isaiah said, he ran out there and just shot it.
Isaiah like, nobody going to
get in your face and talking trash.
And then you sit there and you go, "This guy up in my face talking noise. He ain't that fast. He's slow.
but he knew how to aggravate you, agitate
It'll
you
give you
enough to
40,
get
it'll
out
give
of
you
your
60.
game.
I was guarding
50.
in my rookie year. He looked at me and he goes, "You can't stop me." And I looked at him and I said, "Gosh, boy, you're so confident." He goes, "Confident? You're a rookie. You don't know anything." He proceeded to score like 10 straight points on me. The coach took me out the game. He walks by and he's laughing at me.
Larry Bird catches the ball in the corner. I take off running out of Larry Bird. And right when he's getting ready to shoot, I jump. And as I go by, him. He tells me, he says, "Fly, Bird." And I go right by him. He shoots the ball. It's nothing but nylon.
Larry Bird was a pain in the neck. Anytime we...
This man was talking crazy. So right now, I think Steph is the most disrespectful player in the league. But I might have to change that, and I think it might be Trae Young. Trae Young is so disrespectful. He disrespectful to the fans in the state, the state the team's in. So he might be number one. But they do celebrations in like people's face. This man talking stuff to you like while he's in the game. Like he said something while you jumping by.
Yeah,
That's
just to win, Larry
insane.
Bird changed that.
He didn't even wait for it to go in to shoot it.
There was a certain confidence you had because, you know, if you ever got in trouble, give the ball to Larry and get out of his way, and he delivered.
The double team and Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
Do you remember? Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. That was a tough night, man. You know, the biggest argument that night is, well, you only scored 6 on me.
No counting.
Nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
Yeah, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, and, you know, Bird talked a lot of trash.
And that's in New Orleans.
That's in New Orleans. In that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says, left side across the 3, and you're listening to him.
And he's doing it? That's crazy.
But, okay, so you guys got Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time
they got fined because they were watching. They
Mike,
couldn't help but.
God, it was the greatest film session ever.
Let me see.
Back then, you didn't have, you know, you watched the real game and just went, you know, with a video. And Mike rewound the celebration 20 times. He just kept not the shot. He just kept rewinding it, showing the guys. You remember they were giving each other high five.
And then some.
That's insane. He had
that. That was Eddie Johnson.
Yeah,
that was Eddie
they
Johnson.
got fined. They couldn't even hold the. You know how some people, like when a dunk happens, and the person says the opposite team that is the guy dunking it, and your teammate gets dunked on, and you see them on the bench go, and then they get their composure back. They couldn't even hold theirs in. They couldn't even fake it. Look at this.
And Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each
They
other
couldn't even hold that.
And our film session was 20 minutes of that. So it was.
They couldn't even hold that.
Somebody not playing good defense on Bird. It was you guys celebrating Larry Bird.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. It just kept rewinding.
That's insane.
It was.
I think Bird went by the bench one time too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, "Off the glass into the trainer." And, yeah, and so.
Oh my gosh. He was calling it to a T. It don't get more disrespectful than this. He said off the glass into the trainer, and he glassed it and fell. No, man. Oh my God.
Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball. Every shot was going in.
Goodbye, she's gone. I guess the 2-pointer was too close.
When he ran by the bench, he goes, "That's a heat check." Just see how
I'm blowing kisses.
Runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league, and Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, "Hey Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me?" He goes, "So nobody out here can." Frank looked down at the bench and goes, "No."
It's bad when the coach told him, "Nah, we ain't got nobody, Larry. That's the best we got, Larry." That's insane.
Like, hey, what you doing out here? You better call somebody else. I even heard him tell the coach, "Hey, look, coach, you better get somebody else out here to guard me because I'm killing this guy."
Dang.
Last year's playoffs, Person was out to make Bird eat his words while adding a few choice comments of his own.
Chuck Person, he definitely has his reputation.
He was getting under people's
during the playoffs.
skin.
He just went AWOL, and he just went to work.
That man getting buckets while he's looking at him. I know he was talking crazy. I know Larry Bird was saying some crazy stuff. I wish we had a mic to hear what this man was saying. He talking.
Chuck Person can talk some trash to Larry Bird now. He scored the last 16 points.
Ooh.
Chuck and Larry down low, greeting one another once again. Bird, he has caught fire. Person.
Ooh. He blocked it, caught it, and then started talking to him. Yeah, Larry. That man Larry talking crazy. I know he was.
Yeah, it is a little special because I've known Chuck for a while, and we've always had run-ins, but it always seems like I get the last word.
His ability to get the final word has made for many a magic moment. And this week, we relive a game when Larry was in rare form, and Xavier McDaniel was eager to lend an ear.
That man said I always get the last word. Man, Larry was red.
They call a timeout. He said, "You know I'm gonna get it."
He told that was his thing, man. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I'm finna hit this shot.
I said, "I know I'm gonna be waiting."
I'm going to timeout. I'm going for a play, and I tried this one. We're going to run. All right. Then as you get the ball, you go over here and pass the.
This man made no way. Larry Bird drew up the play. He cold. This man, the coach said, Larry said, all right, everyone huddle up. And that man was just, Casey Jones was just there.
You go to the corner, and Robert, you come over. Then about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to
never mind.
No, after the timeout, we walk.
Wait till the coach, scratch that, why are we wasting our time? I'm getting it and I'm going to win.
Back on the court.
Stop wasting our time.
So he tells Xavier, I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
10 seconds. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. 2 seconds on the clock.
And, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. And I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird just phenomenal.
Like, dog, I didn't mean to leave you time. I'm sorry. Why you that man? You cold. You apologize, man. My bad. I wasn't even trying to leave you time.
Larry was complaining to the refs.
And this way
I
you
was
were hitting
complaining to the refs. And the next time down the court, he got in my face.
I was up 38-6. That's how I summarize it.
The 84 Olympic team was playing an exhibition game against a bunch of
That's
pros,
how I was up 38-6.
including Larry Bird, and they were in the warm-ups.
Larry was
And the ball bounced down from the college end of the court to the pro end. And Michael Jordan went down to chase it. The ball happened to be picked up by Larry Bird. And Michael went up a few feet away from Larry Bird and held out his hands. And Bird took the ball and fired it back down the court over Jordan's head, as if to say, you're not only not getting this ball, I don't give a damn who you are. Larry Bird knows exactly who this guy is and what's going to happen.
You talk about backfire. Well, Larry might have been the whole reason why Jordan went off on him. And I mean the sole reason Jordan was going off on Boston, even though they didn't win because Boston was cold, the whole team was nasty. But look, Jordan probably went off for this reason right here.
The next few years, and he wants to get.
I'd be so mad if you throw it over my head and I'm over here calling for the ball. That couldn't be more disrespectful. I throw the ball, I get the ball, throw it right back. I throw it at Larry Bird, hit him in the back or something.
Every edge you can get right now.
I ain't gonna throw it over my head. That's more.
So I'm not playing tonight.
That's crazy.
He walks down to me. Man, I'm sorry you're not playing, but he said, I'm gonna tell you what. Since you here, I'm gonna put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay?
Wow.
And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. I want to hear that. That's Celtics and the Lakers. Every time he hit one, he look at me.
I remember we were
were playing Washington in Washington.
But I don't know what
night,
his name
Larry
is.
just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
Oh, yeah, I seen this.
Washington called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey, guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
He told Washington, I'm going to get the ball.
He told everyone. That man love challenges, boy. That's insane. He had two game winners. That's crazy. That boy hit 2 game winners, man. That's it for this video, man. We're going to get to the Jordan one, possibly Kobe. We get to all the trash talking, all the trash talking moments, man. But that's it. Larry Bird was a cold dude. He was doing some... He's next level with the trash talk. That man, his trash talk was elite. I'm talking elite, next level, man. But that's it for the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all comment who I should react to next, man, and what I should react to next. But I'll catch y'all on the next one. Until then, I'm out.